Welcome to first day gathering. Today is Thursday, March 24th, 2022.
Why'd you come running in here?
And the side
Our mission
for Mrs. and
The mission of atmosphere of kindness that encourages active inquiry, fosters intellectual growth, and promotes respect for self, others, and the world in which they live. All right. Good afternoon. Today we're going to share our agenda. We're going to try to go through this very quickly. We are sharing in all four subject areas. ELA, we're going to be sharing about our shared reading, author's chair, some of our writing, word work, and our bossy art. In math, we're going to be looking at our shapes. We'll see if we have some time for word problems, but we'll also be sharing in science our objects in the sky, like the sun, the moon, day and night, and seasons. And then social studies. We've been working on South Carolina, our state. And we're going to also be sharing about important, influential women during Women's History Month. Elijah.
Is what we've been learning in ELA. Share reading. One thing we've been learning about share reading is we've been reading the title, see what kind of genre is it, and taking the picture up.
All right, and one of our shared reading I can statement is I can read grade level text. So today, one of our grade level texts that we have been working on is called The Pigs, the Wolf, and the Mud. Page 90, where's my three pigs at?
Miss Marcus, you got it.
All right, thank you for friends that are on mute. So today, one of the things that we do is we do shared reading every day, where the kids are exposed to grade level text, regardless of the level of text that they're on. They are exposed to first grade level text, and they practice reading every single day. Just like if you want to become a basketball player, you have to practice. If you want to become a cheerleader, what do you have to do, guys? Practice. If you want to become a doctor, you got to do what? Practice. So today we're going to be doing one of our favorites, the shared reading, and it's called The Pigs, the Wolf, and the Mud. And it may seem a little similar to the Three Little Pigs. You'll see some of those similar characters that are there. All right, we're on page 90. Thank you for our friends that are reading. The Pigs, the Wolf, and the Mud.
Three little pigs lived in a slaughterhouse.
Is a mess, said Pig 1. But pigs like a mess, said Pig 2. Mud is fun, said Pig 3.
Yes, ma'am. I'm trying to go in your profile to see. You said that other one is up on the investigation. There is another one that I found that's says.
Give me one moment. We're gonna pause
This
and
month
ask
right here.
everyone to please mute their mic.
Is that the one that you're referring to that you're
Miss
responsible for?
Ronisha, can you please mute your mic? Miss Ronisha, can you please mute your mic?
All right, let's continue. Let's start. The bell rang, 93. It is the big bad wolf.
We cannot let you in. Yeah, the pig. You will eat us up. And ho, said the wolf. He huffed and puffed. He puffed and puffed. Yeah, said the I cannot puff in this dust. I cannot puff in this dust. There's the wolf and the bell again. Little pig,
Little pig.
He yelled, we will not let you in. The pig yelled back. Then I must hit, said the wolf. He kicked and kicked. The cloud fell in. Jump, said the wolf. Just look at this mud. You pigs are a big mess. Yes, yelled the pig. Pig like a business. I don't know, yelled the wolf. I must get this mud off. Goodbye, pig. Let's make a hut, said one. Pig two. Said pig three. Let's use mud, said pig one. Mud is best, said pig two. Mud
Okay.
is fun,
First place.
said pig three. Yeah, said the wolf.
All right, great job, guys. Yup, said that wolf. So the three little pigs found out that the wolf was did not like mud. The next thing that we're going to share is we have been looking at writing. We've been talking about persevering in our writing by making our fairy tales. The students had a chance to create their own fairy tales. We've been talking about different genres of text, and some of the students had a chance to talk about fantasy writing. So our friends, first, they're going to share some fairy tales. They created up their own fairy tale. First person that's going to share about a fairy tale she created is Zoe.
Once upon a time, there were three little cows. The cows lived with their mom. Their mom had to go to the store, and there was a wolf came to the house. The wolf was big and bad. The cows were so scared. Cow 1 hid in the cabinet. Cow 2 hid in the bed. Cow 3 hid in the closet. The wolf got cow 1. The wolf got cow 2. But the wolf did not get cow 3. And then the wolf caught cow 3. The cow 3 had a eating pig. The wolf said, "Goodbye, pig, cows." Their mom came back, and the cows got in the bed. The end.
All right, great job, Zoe. Fairy tale. Our next fairy tale. Oh. All right, our next friend that's going to share is Mariah. Go ahead, Mariah.
My opinion is that I don't like black beans because they taste nasty. In the story Green Eggs and Ham, the character did not like green eggs and ham. One thing that I don't like is black beans because they taste like broccoli and they smell like hot dogs.
All right. So Mariah actually shared one of our opinion writings really quickly. So she had to share her opinion and she had to give a reasoning why. Thank you, Mariah. Princeton, quickly, he's going to share his fairy tale.
Once upon a time, a dog was in the woods. His name is Winston. He was looking for his dad. He went everywhere. He still could not find him. He checked a store. Then he saw him. Then they went to the park. Then they lived happy of all.
All right, good job. And last, this is another opinion writing. Jacarla.
In my opinion, I think it's the best of all trampoline park. I give Surge 5 stars because you get to jump high and it is the best it has. Dodgeball and a whooping machine. Whooping machine. The food day is hot dog.
All right, great job. So with their writing, in the fairy tale writing, we discussed about how fairy tales have characters. So each person that had to write had to include a character. They had to include some problem and how they solved that problem. And then also when we looked at our opinion writing, the students had to give evidence. So they had to give a reason for why their opinion was what it was. Now, today we do have a friend named Elijah, who is going to share with us today, author's chair. One of the things that we do is we have friends read to the entire class. So we're going to have Elijah start us off, but Ms. Marcus is going to actually record it and send it out just to everyone due to time. But I am going to let Elijah come up for a moment, and he's going to discuss really quickly the part of the book. Thank you, Elijah.
Elliot's room. This is the front cover. This is the back cover. This is the spine.
All right. Thank you, Elijah. I will be sending a quick video of Elijah reading the story Melly about Melly at school. This is a nonfiction text. And so because of time, we're going to move on. Thank you so much, Elijah. I'm going to send out the video of you guys, of you reading that to everyone later, okay? Next, we're going to be looking at our Play-Doh words. I can read and write irregular spelled words. So with our stories of the week for our shared reading, the kids get an opportunity to create their spelling words with Play-Doh. So here's just some pictures of them creating their spelling words with Play-Doh. Also, we've been working on the bossy R. We've talked about how the bossy R is seen with different vowels. So we see that our bossy R has some AR, UR, IR, ER, and OR. So here's some pictures of our students highlighting bossy R words. Class, let's see if we can read some of these bossy R words. Are y'all ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, let's see if we can read it.
Smart.
Good, next. Good. Good, next. And last but not least. All right, beware the bossy R. I boss the vowels and control the sound, but I am polite, so I let them go first. And we all talked about how ER, IR, and UR make what class? What? If Marcus can't talk, makes what sound, class? We talked about how AR says what sound? Like you're a pirate. And then we talked about how OR says OR. Because of time, we're going to skip through our workout with bossy R. Peyton. Here's
what we've been learning inside math.
All right, we have lots of different pictures to share with you. I can create and identify 2D and 3D shapes. So the kids made some shapes with their bodies. They had a chance to do what, Peyton?
They had a chance to make shapes on
Geoboards.
the geoboards.
All right, and then next, what did we do with shapes, Peyton?
Next, we went on a shape walk.
We went on a shape walk. So this little portion is going to be interactive. So people, if you could please, teachers or anyone, unmute or either type in the chat. We searched around the school and we found a particular shape. This page has a particular shape. Can anyone type in the chat or either unmute and let us know what shape that is? Triangle.
Good job, kindergarten.
Great job. And thank you. I see Miss Wiegert in the chat. Triangle. We talked about that a triangle has how many sides, class? And 3 vertices. Next, who can help me out? What shape am I? Look at the table. The smart board.
Rectangle.
I see pre-K in the chat, 4th grade. I see Zoe's mom in the chat. That is a square. How many vertices do we have in a square? 4. Next, on this left side, we're going to look at some more shapes. We have 2 right here. Can anybody let me know what shape this is?
A rectangle. Circle.
All right, I see in the chat a circle. How many sides, class, are in a circle?
0.
0. And it was really hard for us to find this other one. So if y'all look right here in this W by the welcome, I wonder if anybody can figure out that shape. It's a 4-sided shape. Oh, nobody in our class. Let's see if anybody else knows.
What is it, kindergarten?
We're looking for something, a different word that starts with an R. All right, class, that is correct, pre-K. It's a rhombus. Woo, we found lots of shapes here. All right, anybody know what shape this is? This shape is a, class, can y'all help them out? Oh, I see 4th grade got it, rectangles. And now we have some 3D shapes. So right here, Talia, in this first picture, is pointing to a what, class? Can y'all share? A rectangular prism. And the can, and I'm not sure exactly what that is, another canister. Those are what shapes, class? Cylinders. It's all about 2D and 3D shapes. So thank you for sharing. If you could go ahead and continue to mute your mic. We're going to be sharing what we've been learning in social studies. In social studies, we have been talking about our state of South Carolina. All right. Who can share something about South Carolina that we can share with the group? Mariah.
What I know about South Carolina is the nickname of the South Carolina is called the Palmetto State.
Palmetto State, perfect. Chase, come on up. Can you share something else you learned about South Carolina?
South Carolina has Myrtle Beach and it got palm trees, I think, in it. And
Trees, let somebody else share. I'm glad you know all of that. He's got Myrtle Beach. We do have Myrtle Beach, which is one of our beaches here, as well as palm trees. Javon, come on up, share something. Talia.
it's a sign of the palm tree. A sign of the palm tree. Flag.
That's right. Up here at the right, it shows our flag. It has a palm tree on it. Perfect. And Talia.
What I know about that they're all wearing all.
Is what did they tell us about the shape of South Carolina when you're trying to find it on a map?
It
Looks like a pizza slice or a piece of pie. We've also been talking about Women's History Month, and the students had a chance to share their writings. So you can check out our bulletin board so you can see some of their writings. And in science, we've been learning about objects in the sky. There's one thing that we have been talking about all unit long. Does the moon change its size?
No!
Who can explain that? Who can come up and explain that? Because we see how we see a crescent moon, then we see a full moon. So some people thought like people are taking a bite out of the moon. Is somebody taking a bite out of the moon?
No!
Zoe, come up. Tell me what you know about the moon. Really quickly.
I know about the moon, and it doesn't. No one takes a bite off the moon, because the moon only changes because the sun is shining on one side and the sun is not shining on the other side.
That's right. So the moon itself does not actually get smaller. It appears to our eye to change each day, but it is not actually getting smaller. When our Earth is actually doing what? That's helping us with night and day. Last but not least, we want to share about women's history, guys. We've been learning about that in social studies. So our friends, I would love for them to join us on the carpet really quickly.
Hi, this is Miss Jessica. Be sure to subscribe and hit that thumbs up button. When you do that, you help my channel grow. Also, enjoy the video. Women are history makers, movers and shakers. You can't mistake their impact on our lives. Women are history makers, movers and shakers. Groundbreakers, time to recognize. Time to recognize. Okay, I have a word for you. Suffrage, S-U-F-F-R-A-G-E, means the right to vote. Hundreds of years in our country, women were told no, and that they should stay silent when it came to how our country was run. Not until 1920 did they change the Constitution. Sojourner Truth and Susan B. Anthony, yes to women's rights and no to slavery. All of the suffragettes were an example of bravery. For years they organized, their power grew and grew, and women got that right to vote. So you know it's true that women are history makers, movers and shakers. You can't mistake their impact on our lives. Women are history makers, movers and shakers. Groundbreakers, time to recognize. Time to recognize.
All right, we're going to stop right there. All right. Thanks for joining us today.
Of course I do, Miss Marcus's class. You guys have done a fabulous job demonstrating your learning today. I happened to be in your classroom today when you guys were sharing your reading, your writing, your word work, and finding words around the room. I was like, oh my goodness, you guys are doing an amazing job. And you know what one of the students said to me? She said, that's just what first graders do. All right, and I love that confidence. And I want to say thank you to Miss Marcus for your hard work and your leadership. It's definitely evident in your learners how confident they are and how all of them were reading today and writing words and finding words and sharing things across the 4 disciplines that you've shared: ELA, math, science, and social studies. And they actually owned the learning. So you did a fantastic job, boys and girls. Fantastic job. And I'm gonna say GOODJOB. Good job. Good job. I'm so very proud of you, boys and girls. And I want to encourage you to keep up the excellent work that you're doing in your classroom. So thank you so much for this announcement. Boys and girls, I know we're preparing for dismissal. The League of Learners will know what to do when they get to Miss Evans' room. The other boys and girls, when you're coming out into the gathering area, you must still keep your mask up and sit quietly and wait for your names. And then we're going to get ourselves together as we start calling for the cars to come out. So again, thank you so much, Miss Marcus, boys and girls. And boys and girls, please be reminded that tomorrow is a student holiday. It is a teacher work day. So we don't get the fortunate pleasure of seeing you guys tomorrow, but we will see you back bright and early on Monday. I know some of you have some parent conferences tomorrow, and so the teachers have been organizing those. And so I just want to thank Miss Marcus's parents who are on the Zoom call. Thank you for your love, your support of everything that she's doing in the classroom. We do this alongside you, and I just thank you for all the support that you give to your young scholar and also to Miss Marcus. Thank you so much, and let's have a fantastic afternoon. Thank you, Miss Marcus.
Thank you. Y'all have a great weekend. We'll see you all on Monday.